Welcome back. Oil prices fall as Middle East tensions ease, but new warnings raise fresh concerns. After weeks of uncertainty, rising tensions, and fears of a broader Middle East conflict, there is finally a sign of relief for global markets. Oil prices are falling, major shipping routes are reopening, and diplomatic efforts appear to be gaining momentum. But despite the encouraging developments, world leaders are warning that the situation remains fragile, and one wrong move could quickly change everything. Brent crude oil, the international benchmark used to measure global oil prices, has dropped close to levels seen before the recent conflict between the United States and Iran. Analysts say the decline reflects growing confidence that a wider regional crisis may be avoided, at least for now. The latest drop comes as commercial shipping traffic slowly resumes through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most strategically important waterways on Earth. Every day, massive amounts of the world's oil supply travel through this narrow passage. Any disruption there has the potential to send fuel prices soaring and impact economies around the globe. Images from the Gulf of Oman show cargo ships and oil tankers cautiously returning to the region after a period of uncertainty. For businesses, investors, and consumers, the renewed movement is being viewed as a positive sign. However, not everyone is breathing easy. During a high-profile visit to Bahrain, Secretary of State Marco Rubio delivered a strong warning about proposals that could allow Iran to impose fees or restrictions on vessels using the Strait of Hormuz. Rubio argued that international waterways must remain open and accessible to all nations. He warned that allowing any country to charge tolls on a globally important shipping route could create dangerous precedents and trigger widespread instability across international trade networks. At the same time, Rubio emphasized that the United States continues to pursue a long-term diplomatic solution with Iran. According to officials, the recently signed U.S.-Iran memorandum established a 60-day negotiating process designed to reduce tensions and create a framework for future agreements. But Rubio made it clear that Washington is not seeking peace at any cost. He stressed that any final agreement must be meaningful, verifiable, and fully enforced. The message was also intended to reassure key American allies throughout the Persian Gulf region, many of whom remain concerned about their security and Iran's military capabilities. Meanwhile, political divisions continue to emerge back in Washington. The U.S. Senate recently rejected an effort to limit President Donald Trump's authority regarding military action involving Iran. The vote highlighted ongoing disagreements among lawmakers over how much power the executive branch should have during international crises. Public reaction to these developments has been mixed. Many Americans are welcoming the drop in oil prices and hoping it will eventually lead to lower gasoline costs. Others remain concerned that the diplomatic progress could unravel if negotiations stall or tensions return. On social media, users have expressed cautious optimism. Some praise the renewed diplomatic efforts, while others warn that the region has experienced temporary calm before, only to see conflicts reignite unexpectedly. Adding to the emotional weight of the situation, reports from the region continue to highlight the human impact of ongoing instability. Families, businesses, and communities across multiple countries are closely watching developments, hoping that diplomacy succeeds where conflict has failed. For now, the world is witnessing a rare moment of de-escalation. Oil markets are stabilizing, shipping traffic is recovering, diplomats are talking, but the next several weeks could prove critical. Will negotiations lead to lasting peace and economic stability? Or is this simply a temporary pause before another period of uncertainty? As global leaders continue discussions behind closed doors, millions of people around the world will be watching closely. Stay tuned for the latest developments on this evolving story, and be sure to subscribe for more breaking news, global affairs coverage, and in-depth analysis.